All right, division properties of exponents 7-2. Here is the assignment. So page 395, number 27. Page 395, number 27. We have q squared, 2q to the 4. All right, they are side by side. Here's my front number, so that's my front number. I'm going to put that in front. Sorry, this is supposed to be a q, so these match. Q squared q4 becomes q6 because they are side by side. Number 28, negative 2, u squared, 6, u to the 6. Negative 2 times 6, negative 12, u2, u6 becomes u8. Number 29, 9, w squared x to the 8, w to the 6, x to the 4. 9 times 1 is still just 9, that's my front number. w2, w6 becomes w8, x8, x4 becomes x to the 12. 402, number 1. T to the 5, u to the 4, over t squared, u. So these are on top. That's really u1. 5 minus 2 is on top. That's t to the 3rd. 4 minus 1 is u to the 3rd. And we're done. Number 2. A to the 6. B to the 4. C to the 10. Over a to the 3rd. B squared c. 6 minus 3 is 3, so that's on top. 4 minus 2 is 2. 10 minus 1 is 9. All of them are on top. Number 3. M to the 6, R to the 5, P to the 3, M to the 5, R squared, P to the 3rd. 6 minus 5, m to the 1st, 5 minus 2, r to the 3rd. Those cross out. We are done. 402, number 9. 2a to the 3rd, b to the 5, over 3, squared. So that's a 1, that's a 1. I'm going to distribute the 2 to all. So this becomes 2 squared, a to the 6, b to the 10, over 3 squared. 2 squared becomes 4. 3 squared becomes 9. So a to the 6, b to the 10. Number 10. R to the 3rd, v to the negative 2, t to the negative 7. I have not taught this in class to some of my classes, but I will show this to you tomorrow. If I have a negative, this actually drops. I switch my levels. So R3 stays on top. V to the negative 2 actually goes down below, so that's v squared. T to the negative 7 goes on top, and it becomes t to the positive 7. We switch levels if we have a negative exponent. Number 11. And I'm going to cross out the 16 and put it over here, so I have enough room. 2c to the 3rd, d to the 5, over 5, g squared raised to the 5th. So, 2 to the 1st, 5 to the 1st, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to distribute this to all. So this becomes 2 to the 5, c to the 15, d to the 25. This becomes 5 to the 5, g to the 10. 2 to the 5, let me check. 2 to the 5 becomes 32, so that's 32. 5 to the 5 is 3,125. C15, D25, G10, and we are done. Number 16. On number 16, we have -8, x squared, y8, z to the -5, 12, x4, 4, y to the -7, z to the 7. So here we go. -8 over 12 reduces. I'm going to divide this by 4 and by 4. So that's -2 over 3. X squared stays on top. Y8 stays on top. Z to the -5 goes on bottom. X4 stays on bottom. Y to the -7 goes on top, so that's y to the 7. Z to the 7 stays on bottom. Now I can go ahead and start looking at what I can combine. So x and x, the 4 is bigger, so it goes on bottom. Okay? So x squared stays on bottom. Z5, Z7, that's Z12. I just combine those. Y8, Y7 is Y15. And I'm done. Page 360. On page 360, number 15, I have 8x plus 3y equals -7, 7x plus 2y equals -3. I'm going to use elimination. They say use elimination. So I am actually going to multiply this by -2 to get -6, and this by +3 to get +6. That's -16x minus 6y equals +14. This is 21x plus 6y equals -9. This eliminates. -16 plus 21 is 5x. 14 minus 9 is 5. Divide by 5, x equals 1. I substitute. Plug this back into the x. 8 times 1 plus 3y equals -7. Minus 8 minus 8. 3y equals -15. Divide by 3, y equals -5. Number 19. This says 7 times a number, so 7x, 7 times a number, plus 3 times another number equals -1. The sum of the two numbers, x plus y, is -3. Now I can use elimination. I'm going to multiply this by -7. So that's -7x minus 7y equals +21. Those eliminate. 3 minus 7 is -4y. -1 plus 21 is 20. Divide by -4, divide by -4, y equals -5. I take that and I plug it back in. So this would be 7x plus 3 times -5 equals -1. This gives me -15 when I multiply, so now I'm going to add 15 to get rid of it. 7x equals 14. Divide by 7, x equals 2. Page 193, number 18. I'm going to draw an arrow way over here. Page 193, number 18. Number 18, it says write an equation. Okay? Page 193, number 18. Write an equation. Don't worry about graphing. I just want to write an equation. We have -3, -8, -13, -18. We need to write an equation for this. It says write an nth term for this arithmetic sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's my first dot, second dot. That would be -8. So x1, y1, or sorry, these are my x values, y values. So -8 minus -3, 2 minus 1, that gives me -5. So my slope is -5. So y minus y1 is plus, so -3, so that's +3. -5 times x minus x1, which is 1. Y plus 3 equals -5x plus 5, minus 3 minus 3, y equals -5x plus 2. Now I need this as an nth term, so I would say a sub n equals -5n plus 2. And I am done. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and pause right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and finish the last three on the next part.